Personna Gem Blade. These blades right here, guys, if you haven't tried these, I mean, come on, America. They're freaking good. And this is why I've switched to them, because they're that good. Now, as you can see, I'm putting the open comb plate on there. High 95 plate. I've had good success with this, and, you know, a gem blade. I love it. The nice thing about timeless and higher end razors or higher end manufacturing is the bars here. See how it has a bar instead of a post? See, this is a post setup, and there's the bar setup. The bar setup has 4 points of contact, where the pin or post only has 1. So you can always feel a little bit of wiggle in those. And I have 2 in the bar system, depending on which one you use. And I'm going to use their #1 selling handle here. I've never used it yet, but I'm giving one of these out to the members. So if you're a member, put hashtag Ohio Shaves Timeless, and you'll be entered to win. I'm going to go in with this American Amber that I used in last week's video. That stuff was really good. I'm going to use Timeless, their adjustable shaving brush with the G5C shaving knot. I love this knot. When you start getting into this as a hobby, you start acquiring brushes, soaps, aftershaves, blades, different safety razors. You start acquiring all that. Well, if you go down the rabbit hole of shaving brushes, that can get really expensive, where all the shaving brushes they all come from China. So nobody makes these in the United States, at least not yet. And from what I've been told, they all come from China. So what the nice thing about this adjustable brush is, you can go out and buy these knots for dirt cheap, and then you can, install them in this brush, because you get a bunch of colics with it. And the members, you're going to get that too. I'm going to give you the shaving brush as well.
Yes.
So it'll be nice. I am going to put some soap here on my face just to keep it, moist, so it doesn't dry up. I'm flying, and I want to be clean shaved, and maybe I'll run into some of you all as I'm flying today. So again, Tie 95. This is, I think it's their pineapple handle. It's pretty long. I'm just going to go in here and do a shave with this. Now, the titanium Timeless is CNC milled, which means the precision of this is perfect. And what does that do for the consumer? Well, what it does is it cuts down on the blade chatter, because they factor all that in when they're designing their razor, like how the razor blade clamps, or I should say how the razor clamps down to the razor blade. And that's key. Henson's been doing that, and everybody loves those Hensons. It's because there's no blade chatter, and for a beginner, I don't know of a better razor. I mean, I still use it because and you're going to ask, how many days growth is this? This is a week's worth of growth here. So quite a bit on my head. Yeah, so the Henson, to me, I mean, if you're a beginner, hell, I still use it. People are like, it's a beginner razor. I still use it, especially when I'm struggling with my technique. I definitely whip it out, and figure out, okay, what am I doing wrong? And the nice one with that one is you can't ride the cap, which means, up here like this, like doing a buffing pass. And you can't go shallow with it, because it won't cut either. Which most safety razors, at least the ones that I have used, which are the most popular ones, They all have their different strengths. And some people are stuck on blade gap. Well, blade gap on a Mercur and a blade gap on a Rockwell, even though they're the same, they're going to shave absolutely different. And some people get hung up on that. And I try to explain that to them, but some people are like, nope, if it's the same blade gap, it's the same razor. Well, that doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense at all to me. So if that was the case, there wouldn't be so many options of safety razors. Now you can see that was pretty damn quick. Missed a little bit, but man, these razors are so good. So I'm just going to go down here and do my first pass on my face too. Now I have 5 days of growth on my face. Ooh, it's really dry down there. Never shot a video this way. Let's see how it turns out. Yeah, this razor. Not sure if I'm digging the long handle. I know a lot of people like long handles, but now I'm way back here on it, and I like to be, more in the middle, which there is an indentation there. I should probably hold it there. But this razor gets really heavy, and it's top heavy. So if you're the person that likes weight of the razor, just because a razor is heavy doesn't mean it's top heavy, right? It all depends on how they designed that razor. This one, top heavy. Oh yeah, so good. Yep, nice slow pass. Did great removing there. Detailing with this thing is great too. I had a few members ask, should I buy this razor? Well, it's the best made. Everyone they might sell a more expensive razor, but they don't have this technology in it. That EDM manufacturing process is unheard of in the wet shaving industry. Really good first pass. Yeah, let me grab some more soap. I didn't add any more water to this brush. I'm just going to go up and add some more soap. Yeah, buddy. That's good. Okay. Come down here. I'm not going to really... Well, I'm actually going to have to build this up a little more, because it's going to take a minute. Add some water to that. For me, when I head shave, especially if you're bald, I got to concentrate on the sides and the back. More so the back. I can't see that part, and if you've seen my technique, I roll my head into it, and it works out well for me. You can go with the grain as well, but what I've noticed is if I just go 2 passes behind like this, see, I went this way last time, or which way did I go? No, I probably used that hand, so let me go. See how I'm rotating my head? Now, when you get down to your neck, not really going to help anything, but when you get to that point, you can just come back in If you like a baby butt smooth, which I do, because I shave once a week, at least my head. Now in the summer, I might shave it twice. But I'm an old guy, so letting it grow out a little bit is no big deal to me. Head here, I go across the green up top. Same thing back here. Now you can go forwards or backwards. You know, a lot of times I go this way. It doesn't matter. The top, I like making 2 passes on the top because I got peach fuzz up here. Little baby hairs because I'm bald. So I definitely like going up top because I don't like, I can't do it offhanded. I don't like driving my truck and I'm looking in the rear view mirror and I see a little freaking hair. Drives me nuts. Used to happen to me when I went to the barber as well. They would always miss, and I'm like, damn, dude, I just paid you to cut my hair, and you can't even do it right. Let's add some more down here. Yeah, that's good there. All right, and we're just gonna go in and finish this entire shave up. I'm gonna go across the grain up here. Against the grain down here. Okay. Cross the grain up over here. Okay, against the grain below. Razor just so good. A lot of aggressive razors have a ton of, I shouldn't say all of them, but a lot of them have a ton of, blade feel. And, oh, I want to talk about irritation. Come on, America. All right, I get little hairs right around in here. I got to make sure I get. Okay. Go back over here. Just go every way till I can't hear it cutting any hairs. Yep, got that one. Got that side too. All right. Let's give this a rinse and go over our shave here. I mean, it's that easy. In 14 minutes, I just did a face shave and a head shave from dry. And I even loaded a razor and a blade. So people that are like, man, it takes a long time. I tell you what, I can't shave with clippers any faster than I can with a safety razor. I can't. Because I have to go over it several times. People are like, well, it's just one stroke. Oh, no, it's not. It's not one stroke. And if you're going over it with one stroke, you need to ask somebody, hey, how good does that look? Because I'm telling you, you definitely missed something. All right, I can feel a little bit back here that I want to get. In my bald spot up there in the back here, miss a lot there too. Comes down to like them little baby hairs. Now let's go in with an alum block. Ooh. I want that to happen when that alum goes up there. This alum block, when you're doing your head, if you let the water come down in your eyes, brother, it's going to sting because that's like salt. I mean, it's going to burn. She's going to burn. She's burning. Pretty good. I think I might have nicked myself right here. I'm not sure. But just a little guy. No big deal. A little bit of irritation in the back, but not enough to make me like, it's not one of those. Just a little tingle. Face. Yeah, probably about the same. I did shave pretty quick. And as you can see, I don't spend a ton of time rinsing it off. So I like to dab my face dry, then apply Thayers. And the people that neglect this Thayers, man, brother, you're missing the whole point. even if you haven't switched to a safety razor, you know, you need to at least pick that up, man. You start picking that up and maybe some good artisan soap, it's going to change the way you think about shaving for sure. It's probably going to lead you into using a traditional razor. Cella, I've been using this stuff. It's winter here and it's dry outside and it's been working well. So I'm going to put some more of this on. Watching and follow along with my shave. Just did a head shave and a face shave in 14 minutes. Come on, America. See you guys next Sunday at 11 a.m. Have a great week.